Last time on NieR Replicant, Brother NieR Edition.
Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
Yep, just a tad conflicted.
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
So, we're gonna stop him?
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Speak for yourself.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Why do I feel personally called out?
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we got the fragment. Law of Robotics. I think you need to clear a route to unlock the mode to obtain new in-game costumes. Currently I'm at the end of part 1 of Route 1, but I've seen parts of NieR Gestalt. Makes sense that you would have to do at least one route in order to unlock it. Otherwise people would just be like, I play 2B, I play one route, I'm done. It's like, no! That's not how you play a NieR game. Oh wait, I left the door open. Damn it, Haru's gonna be mad. Poor little cheeky, she got kicked out. Look at her. She tried to take off her little clothes. Her front legs are out of it, but she's stuck. See? It looks like a dress because she tried to take it off, but it's cold, isn't it? Why did you try to take it off when it's cold? You know you should know. Are you cold? Want me to put it back on? Want me to put it back on? You put it back on. One check. One check. Hey, Nanny. Nanny? Wait. Hey. Don't lick me, I know you like it. Chiki's got this system. Whenever she wants to say thank you, she gives you a thank you lick. Which is kind of fucking annoying. Especially when it's cold and she licks you on your hand and you're like, ugh. Okay, did this chair just drop? This chair's dying. Yeah. The little chair's gas thing is dying, so it keeps dropping. But what can I do? I'm just extra thick. I check these chairs and they're like, do not exceed 100 kilograms. And I'm like, whoops. Whoops. And at one point I was literally jumping on this thing. God, I think Automata lets you change costumes regardless of your story. Well, we haven't saved for a while, so we have to wait till a save point. Ha! Speak of the devil, and she doth appear. Okay, milady. Let's see how this works. That's not New Game Plus, it's Route 2. Okay, back on track. Forest of Zenith. Forest PTSD and text reading. Dang. Do I have to go on another adventure while reading text? I kinda don't wanna. I mean, the story was fun, but it'd be cool if NieR would read it for you. I get it's the whole immersion thing of you're in your mind, but you know. It's in the options in the title screen. I went to options in title screen. Options? Don't see it. You gotta navigate me, man. Maybe you didn't download it. I downloaded it when I got the game. I definitely downloaded it. I think it's a New Game Plus feature. Okay, back to it. Tree branch. That's gonna come in handy. This guy is high as fuck. Great, they're high again, aren't they?
Everything seems normal here.
We appear to have hit a dead end. Say, what is that on the ground?
Is that gonna be the thing just given to me?
Just some funny looking berries.
Ah, poisonous ones, I'd wager.
Well, I'm sure not gonna eat them and find out.
Hallucinogenic berries. Alright. These are the weapons I have. I think Beast Lord is the NieR one. And from these ones, I think Faith is the NieR one. And these ones, well, I don't know. Don't have the DLC? Well, this cannot be accepted. We'll have to restart the program, you know. It's the usual safe way to do it. What are you hallucinogenic berry people up to? Come on, medicinal, damn it.
Yes, I saw a child a while back. I think he was playing over by the divine tree.
Oh god, that is not good.
Forest curse? Oh, come now. You know there's no such thing. Though if that's what happened, I suppose curse might be an appropriate thing to call it.
Shit. Ooh, a box. Crash Bandicoot time. Yeah, medicinal weed.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the divine tree.
Were you eating berries on the way?
The divine tree?
I'm gonna guess that's the divine tree.
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
No, I was too busy eating berries.
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
Who said that?
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Someone's taking a jab at Japanese society.
Weird.
Yoko, Taro, you sly motherfucker.
There's something strange happening with the divine tree. That reminds me, I have a rather interesting story for you. Would you care to hear it?
As long as you're the one reading it. I said listen, not read. Don't you dare! Therefore, I said listen, not read. This is not part of our agreement. So, as a pretense for in fact, what? Furthermore, such a fascinating tale. Are you being serious? Of course not. The berries were part of a quest that I was doing? Probably. Broken mysterious switch. I need to buy some broken lenses. Damn, I need a fish, sandfish. Staying afloat. Ooh, we need more logs. Damn it. I need a lot of logs. Pink moonflower. Ooh, we need pink moonflower seeds. Oh, we're gonna be rich by the end of this one. Wait, so if we get pink seeds and I plant the pink seeds and the flower dies and I harvest the seeds again, I'm gonna get a crap ton of pink seeds. Excuse me, did you just talk? NieR, be straight with me here. Did you eat any of those berries?
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
I don't know, Weiss. Maybe it's the type of company you like to keep. That says more about you than the people that you're making fun of right now.
You should talk, Weiss.
Yeah, what you... Wait, stop syncing with me. That's just weird.
Ha! As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Yeah, let the tree talk.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Oh, no. Don't make me... No! Son of a bitch. Black, pure darkness. Painted over everything. Words. Scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words. Difficult words. Amorous words. All sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as roots and bark. Memories collected like dew on thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Coalesced! Bah! Coalesced! Coalesced? Yeah. Coalesced. Yeah, coalesced into stars. My reading is atrocious. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Okay, alarm clock, really? You gotta do that now? I get it, it's 9:30 a.m. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. How is far too young to have suffered so? He is far too young to have suffered so. See, now I'm self-conscious of myself and I'm screwing up. This is what happens when you start doubting yourself. It all goes to shit. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. So you've got the tree gathering people's memory, you've got a frail boy dying, being taken over, eaten alive from within with a darkness, almost like the Black Scroll. That's dark. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep blue eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word. Envy. Whoa, that's a fucking shiver right there. Oh boy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises. And another. And another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child only exists in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream she does not know. Wrath? Maybe? Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 33 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word. Loss. And I thought it was wrath. Damn! It is like Yoda said. Attachment leads to fear, fear leads to loss. Loss and fear turn to hate, hate turns to suffering. Let go of what you're afraid to lose. It's almost like wrath is pain given form. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. Is this ending E of Drakengard? A red no, that was a white dragon, wasn't it? I don't know. It's been so long since I watched the analysis video from Mr. Clems. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but shift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Kuma. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Kuma had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Kuma suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. Oh boy. Ah, shit! Here we go again! That's the Drakengard 1 reference with the red dragon. Oh, okay. So it wasn't the dragon that fell off the sky into Tokyo and caused that salt. It was another dragon. Damn it, so many fucking dragons. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Kuma stared at the jewel, bewildered, A voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Weiss, look there. A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels trembled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkled from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. Weiss, the shade appears to be consuming the memories. Kuma, these things eat memories? The tree extended a branch toward Kuma. Without a second thought, Kuma brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. This is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things. But rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem. I implore... It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you... There we are. Yeah. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Envy's green, isn't it? Green with envy, right? Wow, I got it right.
You let it slip through your fingers.
NANI?!
Come on, we have to go back to that stupid land of words again?
Tree, be very careful with your next move. I have played Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, and you do not want to know what a certain elf does to a certain tree. Black, pure darkness. Words scattered there across the blackness. Difficult words. Does the elf mate with the tree? Hexen, god damn it. The boy with green eyes. The girl with blue eyes. Green, but blue eyes. Red? Red warrior. 63. Wait, I thought it was 30 companions. Why was it 63? What? Red dragon. Well, you can see with a few crystals, familiar sight. I apologize. The tree demands me to kill. Kuma kills because Slav. Spat out a gibbering green jewel. One more time. Yeah, I implore you. Here we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Fine, his eyes were blue. You happy? NANI?!
You let it slip through your fingers.
What? Really? Her skin color? You racist fucking tree?
Come on, we have to go back.
You are a racist tree. You fucking relic. You see color. This tree is fucking racist. Why? Because she had tanned skin. She's brown. Really? Is this what the tree's telling me? Really? That is racist as all fuck. She had blue eyes, goddammit! But no, you just see the color. You racist prick of a tree. Child, boy's skin, paler than bleached sheets. It better not be the color of the crystal it spat out when it asks me, because that would just be bullshittery. We get it, you have a lovely soundtrack. But I still say that this tree is racist. Yeah, I apologize, the tree thought, as Kuma stared at the jewel. Bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen, but Kuma does not listen. It appeared to be a shade. It grasped several jewels. These things eat memories. Kuma killed it. Conviction memory. This is good. The tree had opened its mouth to speak, but no sound emerged. Millennium of solitude, focusing all of its power. I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. See, it says green. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy?
You let it...
Come on.
So it has to be the color that it mentions. So it has to be the color that it mentions at the end, just before the question. Healthy young girl with deep brown eyes. Wait, she had blue eyes. Why does she have deep brown eyes? A healthy young girl with tan skin and deep brown eyes. What? She had blue eyes. I'm not insane. You're insane. It spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Kuma brushed Weiss's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Kuma. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Kuma, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginning of a soul. And the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beast? The first time I read it, it was 33. The second time I read it, it was 63. So through the order of bullshittery, I'm gonna say 23. Fuck!
You let it slip through your fingers.
Well, this fucking trick keeps changing the story every time. Like the Book of fucking Mormon.
Come on, we have to go back to that stupid land of words again?
In other words, pay attention. You're not my dad! I'm paying more attention to this than I do my girlfriend. Okay. Kuma, bear with it. Alright, well, bear with me. Each star was like a child of the tree and they loved them all. I don't recall reading this. Whirlpools of light? What the fuck? For they cannot bear to watch him suffer. Emotion, hatred, black terror. Ah, so that's why there's a brief delay between the previous text and this one spawning. The game itself is doing the randomly generated choice. That explains the delay. Blue eyes. Was she, well, she's not a white dragon, that's for sure. God disappears, the boy dies alone. Yeah. Listen to Himiko's voice. Answer the question. Her eyes were blue. It spoke. The shade has intelligence. It was emotion. More than it felt in centuries. Surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone. 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. Centuries had been alone, but no more. A new emotion had taken over, and the young man was the key. How many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beast? 63. Okay, riddle time is over. I'm going to kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them. Stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The word exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memo rises began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the walls. What is this world is falling apart? How can a world of letters, I implore, most important thing, world. Yona, Yona, Yona. Yona? The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Kuma was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. Did we just satisfy a tree? Ew.
What in the...
I know.
I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle.
Like a damn fiddle!
I just want to kill him without all this hassle.
Damn, NieR, you're becoming more slubbed by the moment. We need to get you a gun.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters.
Thank you. I was starting to get traumatized.
Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
No! No! Don't you dare! Don't make me get Sylvanas!
Unusual activity, but I do have an incredible story for you. Want to hear it?
Sure. Oh god, what have I done? It was. However. Meanwhile, my wife was doing the neighbor, and then dismembered corpses had... Wait, what? The real culprit was... This was quite the story. I wonder how it's gonna end. I'm impressed. Much of this story had been hidden from us, yet you seem to grasp it. Yeah, I still don't know how it's going to end.
The key to the Shadow Lord's castle? You're talking crazy talk.
I'm talking crazy talk. You're the one on a crazy train.
Anyway, enough of your madness. Let's talk about my story.
Ah, some people aren't listening. Some people are just waiting for their turn. On that very day. Where's my achievement? Wow, she talks. I wonder what Yoko Taro is trying to say. Ever after. Kuma. Weiss. Well, at least they were through. Thorough. Quite. Wow, it's a sex story. See, lady, now I have listened to you and spent time with you. In accordance with the sim code, you must now sleep with me.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
The village hidden by the Kuma. Whereas this village is hidden by the hallucinogenic berries. Well, that was something. When you read, you don't actually pay as much attention as when you just read it yourself. So when you read it out loud, you pay less attention than you do when you're just reading. But when you're listening, you pay significantly more attention than you do when you read. I'm mainly a visual person, so I get more information by reading it. Then secondary, I'm auditory, and then thirdly, I'm kinetic. So I get the most by looking at it myself. But because I'm focusing on talking, I'm actually not paying as much attention as I could. No! Don't you dare! Version 1.224744871139. 2247. That's less than a quarter. Why is it just shy of a quarter? Why do you do this to Yoko Taro? Difficulty hard. Where's my wardrobe? You can't just use a midway through a route. It'll be really buggy if I can't use it because I've started the game before downloading it and there's no way to insert the weapons once you've begun the game. That would be a huge design flaw. And by huge, I mean fucking huge. Easy fix though. But like, really? You never thought of that? Because I selected to download the DLC when I originally downloaded the game. It's a bit weird that it didn't. Because I downloaded it on the US store. And it's downloaded on my US profile. And then I'm playing it on my AU profile. And for some reason, even though it's downloaded on my US profile and I'm playing it on the AU profile, it didn't have the DLC, which is kind of like, oh, okay. Cool. It's kind of weird. The fuck? But I'm technically not loading a game. I already double checked my add-ons. I heard back when the game first came out, some people that pre-ordered didn't get them. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of weird. I already checked everything. There's nothing left to check, man. We'll see if it works with the new game second route. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna ask the guy that gave me the game from Square Enix and be like, hey, you guys might have a bug you might want to fix. Because, you know, bugs. Hey there, why weren't you in my story?
You guys solved the mystery yet?
No, we got nothing.
Too bad. Hey, what's with those berries?
What, these? We picked them up over by that huge tree. I thought maybe...
Gimme. I'm starving.
Oh no!
Are you mad? Those berries are clearly poisonous. Even one such as you can't hope to...
Damn, these are delicious. Give me more.
Well, in that case, I suppose I should try one.
Oh, he's gonna trip balls.
I think Vice was right about those berries. Feels like somebody stabbed me in the gut.
Sounds like someone's a weak little bitch.
Hey, what's wrong? Oh no, don't tell me you ate one of those berries.
Huh?
Love of trees, those things are deadly. Quick, take this antidote before you perish.
What about for Kaine?
Thought I was a goner there.
She judging.
You an idiot? Didn't you see the lumps? The unusual colors? Only a child would attempt to eat something like that.
Ding, 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 ding.
A child? Oh crap, I bet that kid ate one of these berries.
Yes, quite possibly. And if the poison is this painful for you, I can only imagine what it would do to a small child.
Hey, Kaine, did you take the antidote?
Don't need it. God, those berries were amazing.
The truly amazing thing is that your stomach is fouler than your taste in clothing.
If you had genitals, I would so chop them off right now.
Oh! I felt that. Jesus! This girl scares me. Because, you know, she would not be afraid to you know, chop them.
Ugh, this poison sucks. Still can't feel my arms and legs.
I feel great.
Man, you must have a cast iron stomach, Kaine.
The hussy's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time, Book?
God damn, Weiss. God damn. Alright, can I not be dealing with these fucking enemies in hard mode? That's gonna take a year to kill. Because who can be fucked? And I can only change the mode outside of the game. What the hell is that? Look at that. Oh crap. Did I kill it? There's the tall one. He's dead. Oh, it was just medicinal. Yoink. Ray branch. Go, 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 go! She and the book are going to come to blows one day. Indeed they will. Words will be said, feelings will be hurt. Oof! I feel sorry for this boar. We gotta check on our flowers. Maybe they've wilted. They were blooming probably a little while ago. So they should be dead by now. Kuma, flower killer. Something about a little boy needing an antidote? Nah, he can wait. Kuma, you're being cruel to children. Yes. Yes, I am. God damn it! What's a god damn it? I searched online for a solution. If the game and the DLC are on the same storage device, try re-downloading the DLC and close and reopen the game. How does one reload the DLC? You unload the DLC? How does one unload a DLC?
Vice! You dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry! Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord! Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord! Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!